For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 2 of the Roma series here on FIFA 18. As mentioned in episode number 1, this has been recorded before you've seen episode 1, so do continue to hit me up in the comment section down below with your transfer suggestions. If you want to know the sort of players we're looking for, the sort of positions we're looking for, then check episode number 1 and I'll give you a more in-depth rundown there of what my thoughts are with regards to the transfer window. We do have about £60 million or so to spend, and you know, the squad is okay at present, but there's definitely room for improvement. We played the first friendly yesterday, a rather entertaining game actually against Sporting Lisbon. We got a 2-2 draw. Today we'll face Arsenal and then the final group stage game against Besiktas as well. Hopefully getting ourselves through to the knockout rounds to raise a little bit more money. There's up to £8 million available in this pre-season tournament, and I'd like to take home every single penny if possible. Do drop the video a like if you enjoy those. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more of this series. It's daily, as is the case with the My Player as well, so there's so much content going up on the channel right now. Hopefully you're enjoying at least some of it, but I'm going to jump into this game against Arsenal. We're in the away kit for the first time. I don't have that, obviously I only got the home kit currently, but I'm going to start the same team that played against, in fact no, I'm going to take Kolarov out. And let's give Emerson a go at left back. But other than that, I'm going to start the same team that played against Sporting, and hopefully we can score as many goals and not quite concede as many and get a victory. An indifferent side from Arsenal. It is still quite strong, with Danny Welbeck, Mesut Ozil, Alexis Sanchez, Elneny, Coquelin, Monreal at centre-back, interestingly, Kolasinac and Bellerin in there, but Rob Holding and Huddart starts in goal, don't know who he is, and Maitland-Niles on the right-hand side as well. Still a decent strength Arsenal team, so it'll be a difficult game, but we'll try and get a win. Oh, that's deflected rather kindly for Danny Welbeck, who brushes the side netting with the early shot. First chance of the game after 13 minutes goes Arsenal's way. Really fortunate with how it fell to Danny Welbeck, and we narrowed the angle well, and Juan Jesus really had all the angles covered there, but Welbs with the first effort for Arsenal, wide of the target. And Niles into Danny Welbeck, brushes the offside trap, scores. That's annoying. Well, we went 1-0 down against Sporting. We've gone 1-0 down here against Arsenal, but hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves back into it. That's particularly frustrating. Just one little through ball there. You see the defender stepped. I'm not sure whether that was as I changed player to him or whether the AI was trying to play the offside trap. Whatever Manolas was doing there, it didn't work. Danny Welbeck in behind. 1-0 Arsenal. Golan steps in. Gets enough on it to deflect it to Daniele De Rossi. Perotti will get it across here to Strootman. We'll go out wide to Emerson. Not really been too heavily involved thus far, but we'll get that down the line there to El Shaarawy. I'll look to turn inside. Stefan El Shaarawy will stand the ball up to the back post. Rajan Angolan was waiting. Who's going to win that header? Strootman does well. Here's Emerson again. Out here to Alessandro Florenzi, who does have a good long shot on him, but we've got the opportunity there to shoot from distance. Rajan Angolan has a good long shot on him. He's got a good shot from anywhere, really, and the shot is blocked well by Kolasinac. My first chance of the game blocked at source, but we've been a lot better possession-wise since they scored their goal. Alexis dinks, and that will be easily cleared away by El Shaarawy. Can we catch him on the counter-attack? Edin Dzeko not the fastest, but neither is Rob Holding, so I should be able to get far enough away to then hopefully have some support by the time I turn around. I see Perotti on the far side, and that's a lovely ball out to him, perfectly weighted. He's right-footed, but he does have a 5-star weak foot. Oh, used his right. And unfortunately, it's a good save down low by the goalkeeper, whose name I've never seen before. Elsa underneath this, but headed away by a defender, unfortunately. We're putting pressure on Arsenal now, though. Only a matter of time before we get that equaliser. Perotti into Edin Dzeko. Can we start the second half on the front foot? Dzeko's just sheer presence there was enough to hold off the defender. And Perotti, gets a good shot off. It's a good save by Huddart. Can El Shaarawy get the ball back in? He won't be able to, but Emerson can. There's a cross. Dzeko underneath it. Huddart comes to punch. Starting the second half in the same way we ended the first, by being very offensive and causing Arsenal problems. That equaliser is on its way. I can feel it, but it hasn't quite arrived yet. Space here for El Shaarawy. Told him to make the run, and he's in behind. Two defenders with me. I'll cut back though. Lay it back. Rajan Angolan. Good save. It'll drop to Nacho Monreal, who hacks it clear. On comes Aaron Ramsey for Arsenal now. Florenzi with the corner. That's a good delivery. Manolas! Oh! And it's just going to cannon free as it was about to drop to Daniele De Rossi. It's going to be another corner. So close to an equaliser. Florenzi again with the delivery. I'm just going to knock this back to Daniele De Rossi. Oh, and it's cleared away by Rob Holding. We are dominant now in this game, but we can't find the back of the net. Krasiniak's given that straight to Strootman. Quickly forward into Perotti. Dzeko's made the run. Turn, give it back to Perotti. Good footwork from him. Nangolan out to Emerson. This is, again, really good attacking football from us. Into Edin Dzeko. Oh, and it wouldn't quite reach the man it was intended for, but Strootman picks up the loose ball. Kevin Strootman! This unrecognised goalkeeper is causing me all the problems in this game. That's a good punch as well. I'll knock this down. It's Manolas. I'm not going to shoot from distance with him. De Frel has come on for Edin Dzeko again. Rajan Angolan just trying to find some space. Rajan Angolan straight at Haddart. I've had so many chances to score in this game. I just can't get past this goalkeeper. Lacazette now on the pitch for Arsenal. Running Juan Jesus out of position. Welbeck turns inside. Arsenal, in all honesty, haven't been that good in this game outside of the opening 20 minutes or so, but their goalkeeper has more than kept them in this. They'd be embarrassingly behind if it weren't for him, the amount of chances we've had. I brought on Perez here to try and give myself the impetus to get the equaliser, and De Frel tackled, drops to El Shaarawy, and Bellerin is fast enough to get back across to me, unfortunately. Oh, come on, boys. They're making another change. On comes Granit Xhaka for Mohamed El Neni. Emerson with the throw. Elsha with a cross. Nangolan could be underneath this. He is. Who's in the way again? Haddart. All given away. Now's the opportunity. 2 minutes added on only. De Frel up against Rob Holding. Looking to get into the box. Oh, Nacho Monreal with the longest of reaching legs. That is enough to earn them the win. Oh, dearie me, I thought De Frel was in behind there and I was gone. A 1-0 defeat against Arsenal, thus proving that with the legendary settings as they are, this series is going to be a lot more difficult than it was at Chelsea. A number of people thought that things were slightly too easy for me at Chelsea, but that was mainly because of the strength of the team that we had. You can see from this game, even though we had 9 shots and 8 on target, that unfortunately we aren't able to come away with anything from the game. Their keeper made 8 saves. I could have won that game 5-1. Instead I've lost it. Besiktas beat Sporting Lisbon as well. So Arsenal are on 6 points. Besiktas are on 3. I'm on 1 and Sporting are also on 1. So basically, beat Besiktas and we'll go through to the knockout rounds. So we know what we have to do. It's just a case of going and doing it. Changing things up a little bit for this game against Besiktas. You can see I've changed the 4-3-3 formation from the holding defensive to the attacking, with Nangolan sat there behind the striker. I'm hoping that will mean that Raja will get further forward more often and just kind of sit in the gap between the midfield and the front line, and maybe pick off the odd long shot or be threading through balls for De Frel to run onto. Under is going to start on the left-hand side as well, and I've moved Florenzi into centre mid to give Karsdorp a run out at right back. Hector Moreno is also in at centre back for Juan Jesus, and Kolarov returns to the starting lineup. Maxime Gonlon's in there as well. A few changes. We'll give some more people a run out. We should, as I tempt fate, should be good enough to win this game.
Hoping for more of the same here.
Kolarov into De Frel. Through to Florenzi. Somehow. Gonalons out to Karsdorp. Try forward. Into Gonalons. Here to Florenzi. He does have a good long shot. Well held by Fabrizio. That was extremely well struck by Alessandro Florenzi. It's exactly what I want of him when he's in that midfield position. And there is the first of those through balls we were looking for. Ooh, from Rajan Angolan, and Under with a shot that goes wide of the target. But that's so much more positive with runners off the ball than the other formation. Just unfortunately not having the finish on the end of it. Good ball down the line for Tosun. Manolas chugging away to try and get back. He's done brilliantly to do so. Tosun, their striker, has actually been linked with Everton in real life. Been banging a few goals in for Besiktas in the Turkish league, and now linked with a move to the Premier League. That's a lovely through ball looking for Under, who was onside, I believe. No, he wasn't. He's buried it really well. My opening 2 chances come through the youngster who's starting for the first time, but unfortunately this time he does find the back of the net, but he was offside. Florenzi Into Under. Been very impressed with him so far. Stand the cross up. It will find Maxime Gonlons, who turns well enough. Here's Florenzi. Blocked and out for a corner. This is complete and utter domination here from Roma. Underneath this could be Gonlons. It's looping, but it's over. Orkan driving in behind. That's a good ball in. Oh, pretty sure that was Florenzi that won that header. That had me worried there. Under. In there to Defrel. Oh, he spun brilliantly. And he's in here, the Frenchman, on his favoured left foot. It's a great save by the keeper. Not having any luck with keepers saving today. They are stopping absolutely everything. Not a single mistake from either Haddart or Fabricio in goal for Besiktas. Really, really good goalkeeping displays in this pre-season tournament thus far. Orkan driving around the outside. Gets around the outside, drills it in, and thankfully Alexander Kolarov is there, in position for a change. Turns well, back to Kavlak. To Orkan again. A lot of their players gone through him on this right-hand side. Karsdorp does well to defend it, but can't prevent the corner. 3 minutes to go till half-time. We've played very well so far. Haven't yet got the goal to go in front. That should be keeper's ball. Just palmed it away rather than catching it, but never mind, we'll get this towards Under, but Gonul steps in. The ball out wide, and Chanarakini is in behind. That should be keeper's ball this time, and he does hold on. I'll quickly bowl it out here to Under, and we'll go for the counter-attack. I've got Defrel in front of me, so I will play him in. Under will go again. That's a foul, isn't it, ref? Thank you. Right, 2 minutes to go till half-time, and we have the opportunity to take the lead here into... Oh, God, there's so many men around here. Defrel with the effort. It's blocked. I'll knock that back. Proti does well, but he's offside. Oh, we will eventually score a goal today, I'm sure. Oh, Nainggolan intercepts. Proti work this quickly, looking for Defrel. And Rajan Nainggolan's gone again, and the Belgian is in here and scores. That's what I needed. That's why we moved him further forward into that cam roll from an out-and-out central midfielder. He will hopefully be scoring a number of goals for us this season. Great finish, great bursting run forward. Nice little assist for Defrel as well. Good turn and then simple through ball and a simple finish. Roma 1, Besiktas 0. Right, well, my lead didn't last long, did it? A first time hit from Tosun. That is absolutely typical. Unbelievable. Literally, from kickoff, they've done a few little 1-2s, some quick fire passing. I mean, to be fair, how are you supposed to defend against that? And then that first time hit flies into the back of the net. All right. 3 minutes we were in front for. Back to square one. This is good football. Nainggolan into Defrel. Takes it in his stride well. Knock that inside there to Florenzi. Lay this in front of Gonlons, and we're across to the right-hand side to Karsdorp. Proti's there. It's a good spin, but I've got a man right on my shoulder. I'm going to have to pass it off. I haven't got the strength with the majority of my front players to hold defenders off. Case in point with Defrel there. So I'm having to play a more pass-based game and try and find someone in space or just have runners that go off me. But Defrel could get the turn in here, and he has done. And the finish is very nearly exactly what we needed. Good save by Fabricio. Orkan going off now. Corner to come in here for me. And underneath this could be Manolas. It is. It cannons back off the defender. Drops to Rajan Nainggolan. It's another corner. And Skoy, it was the man underneath that the substitute has come on. Florenzi with another cross. The keeper will come for this and catch it. I've got 10 minutes to get myself a goal here. Otherwise, it will be Besiktas to go through in second place in the group and not me. Nainggolan into Perotti. It's a good touch and turn. Go out to Karsdorp. Cut back central. Florenzi through the gap. Nainggolan again making that bursting run forward. Perotti's doing well here. Shrugs off the attentions of the man. Into Defrel. The Frenchman in the box. And scores! That could be the goal to send us through to the knockouts. Ooh, relief from my core. So pleased. I was trying to get this shot off early and couldn't, but Defrel has actually done very well there to hold the man off. I made a couple of changes as well to bring on some fresh legs. We'll see if we can actually get a third goal now. At half-time, interestingly, Sporting were 2-1 up against Arsenal. So I'm not sure, even with this win, if Sporting get the win against Arsenal, who will go through. because it was 2-2, of course, against Sporting. So I'm not sure how it would be decided as to who goes through. Unless we can score a third goal, in which case we go through on goals scored. El Shaarawy, drill it into the middle. Ooh, nearly reaching the man at the back post. Ganoul clears away. He's actually going off now for them. El Shaarawy with a corner. Rajanangolan can't get there, but Moreno will get this back forward. Manolas just keeps it in. El Shaarawy with a cross. Underneath this is a Besiktas man. We're into stoppage time. Still 2-1 lead. De Rossi out to Bruno Perez. Go to Rajanangolan. Perez has gone again. Drop the shoulder. Look to get in behind. Use that pace. Working the ball about well. Nice little ball into Daniele De Rossi. Got all the way across here to El Shaarawy, whose touch will take him back inside. And the shot was so bad. Really, really poor. I tried to put my foot right through that. Unfortunately, it didn't come off. We do win against Besiktas. But have we gone through to the next round? If Arsenal have scored and gotten anything out of the game against 13 shots, 8 on target, at least we're creating chances. Sporting won by 3-1 against Arsenal. I think that's us out of the pre-season tournament, actually. I think Arsenal will finish on... Yeah, it will be on goals scored, won't it? It is. Sporting come up with the shock result to beat Arsenal by 3-1, and we're out of the pre-season tournament. Now, as frustrating as that is, I actually think that's a good sign for the series. I think the fact that we haven't just brushed aside the pre-season tournament and we have not struggled, but we found it a challenge, actually bodes well for the rest of the series. It proves that this is going to be a challenge here at Roma, and we're not just going to waltz our way through and start winning titles and getting to finals left, right and centre right from the off. We're going to have to work for stuff here at Roma. This is where those extra difficult sliders really come into play. If I was on bog standard legendary, I'd be walking games, but we're not. And that is a very, very good sign for the longevity of this series. We're playing good football, which is a good sign to build on. We're not getting the results yet, which means we do need to improve with transfers, which is where you guys come in. But there's a good base here to work from. And I'm actually, despite going out the pre-season tournament, I'm encouraged about the potential of this series now. I'm really, really pleased that I haven't been able to waltz through and I'm actually having to work hard for results. I'm really looking forward to this. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. I'll be taking on board your suggestions with regards to transfers and the Scout Future Star actually as well in the next episode and onwards. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed, and I'll see you next time.